Hello. So today I thought I would do something a little bit different. These are angel cards, different types of oracle cards. Some people use tarot. I use a bunch of different types of cards, soul cards, animal cards when I do my readings with clients, and sometimes I don't use any, just channeling, but sometimes it helps to kind of guide or direct a reading when you're doing them. So I thought today we would just pull a card and I would just do an interpretation for a message for everyone today, for all of us. Okay. So I'm going to show this card. It says, Moonstone, Sister Moon's magic and teachings are your allies. Get that up in there a little bit. So this is actually a card that I pull frequently when I'm even doing check-ins for myself. And it's an interesting card because Moonstone in itself, there's healing powers of crystals and gems, as you probably well know. And Moonstone is a very powerful clearing, cleansing, and directing stone. So if you have something you're trying to manifest or something that you've been thinking about or meditating on recently, or something that you wish you could have more clarity on, or you wanted to kind of direct your energies in a certain direction, Moonstone is a good one for doing that, for clarity, direction, and protection. And different crystals and stones you also can cleanse in the sunlight or the moonlight. But that is an interesting card because it's showing her kind of returning to her inner truth, to her soul self. So it's a reminder that we need to trust our own intuition and that we have the ability to do so if we kind of hone in and tune into that on a regular basis and trust whatever messages or visions or feelings or leanings that we're getting in relation to a question or something that we've been kind of thinking about or grappling with. Also kind of the coiled, I'll show it one more time, with the little snakes. It kind of represents an element of Kundalini rising also, which is related to the different chakra centers and how when we listen to our intuition and grow and change spiritually, we're sort of raising the vibration and elevating our spiritual consciousness all the way throughout the chakras from the base up to the crown towards enlightenment. And that also reminds me of a favorite quote of mine about enlightenment, which is, before enlightenment, chopping wood, carrying water. After enlightenment, chopping wood, carrying water. So that's basically, we have this idea of some magical awakening or something that's going to change and make our awareness in our life so much different and easier and better. But it's really the mundane, everyday dealing with things with that mindset of gratitude and openness and spirituality that is enlightenment. So you can be chopping wood and carrying water and be angry about it and be resentful and be stuck in the lower vibrations, or you can be doing it with a purpose and with gratitude and fulfillment in a higher vibration of spiritual awareness and awakeness. So I think that card is actually a good reminder for today for everyone to tune back in, take a beat, touch base with who you are, what you need and want, and what's going on in your life, and ask yourself some more meaningful, deeper questions perhaps about what would bring you happiness or clarity or direction and purpose in your life at this point, and trust yourself to answer that and to guide you in the right direction to achieve that in the little achievable steps that you have to do or maintain to reach that, however long or short it may take you to get there. And to remember that sometimes the goal might change or the result of the goal might look or feel or be different than what you anticipated or hoped. And that's sometimes for the better. So trust your abilities, trust the higher power to guide you, and trust that you have the connection to that, to tap into that, to follow that. Namaste. Continue the journey and grow your joy. Enjoy the day.